Right now, I want to tell you what has been offered by modern psychology or modern way of mental health. So I will cover that part. What do they recommend? Limit the news. Be careful what you read. And this is what has happened when I was in India. I was not even looking at numbers. And even if I was looking at numbers, I was looking more rational. How many people recovered? How many people really dying? And if the number is declining, I was looking it more from that perspective. And then I had some, I involved myself in something creative. So whole time I was just busy in something creative, something using my energy and my brain. So it was at the end of the day, I was actually end up feeling very good that I got this accomplished. While I see in the house other people who are only still talking about numbers and they are listening to this news and these news media, they just want to create sensation. Their focus is not to help people to become more calm and more hopeful and more optimistic. Sensation. So that's why if you are focused on that, then the reaction and experience will be same. Reading lots of news about coronavirus has led to panic attacks for many people, right? Anxiety, feeling anxiety. When I'm feeling anxiety, my thoughts can spiral out of control. So once the set button is or the reference button is towards anxiety and the thought of that disease, and then it can spiral into many kinds of things: physical symptoms, mental symptoms, sleep, losing sleep, right? And then if we are the responsible person of the house, we also radiate that to our children, to our family. Usually, when I suffer, I can walk away from the situation. This is out of my control. This is what people say, right? Having long periods away from the news websites and social media has helped to manage anxiety. This is what I'm talking about real experience. I have seen people first thing in the morning, they wake up, they look for the newspaper, not for a hope. How much is the number? And at that time, number was going up. So it was not helpful at all. TV or newspaper, everything for some months just only root cause of anxiety. So but it was in our hand. Should we focus on that or not? So that's why staying away from that, that is the key. Limit the amount of time you spend on reading, watching these kinds of things. There's a lot of misinformation. Also, that was we saw that there was some misinformation there, rumors there. Okay. Now, I will just cover these two slides first. Have breaks from social media. I mentioned that, and mute things which are triggering. Okay. Now, one particular website is called Anxiety UK. It has suggested a word practicing Apple technique. Apple is this the acronym. This is APPLE, and each letter represents something. So I will go through that. First is acknowledge. A, acknowledge. Notice and acknowledge the uncertainty as it comes to mind. We have to acknowledge uncertainty if there is that uncertainty, and if there is uncertainty, how to prepare for it. Like in this kind of situation. Or should we also think that this will also go away like everything else? And try to analyze the numbers that are there, that are coming more rationally, more positively. All of us see now the number of people getting infected, it was much more before, and now it has come down to almost one fifth. I'm talking about India, one fifth. Number of people after getting infected having life threatening has gone significantly down to around 0.95 or something, which is same as any other virus infection, any flu, seasonal flu, same. Pause. This is a very, very important point here. Pause. Just hold. The sequence of thought, negative thought, anxiety, fear that is going on, pause. Take a deep breath. Don't react as you normally do. Don't react at all. Pause and breathe. Deep breathe. Give a break. Disconnect the chain of thoughts. So this is P. Second P is pull back. Tell yourself this is just the worry talking. And this apparent need of certainty is not helpful, not necessary. It is only a thought or feeling. Don't believe everything you think. Thoughts are not statements of facts. Many of them are speculations and apprehensions. We are apprehending which we don't know even if it is real or unreal. Right? So A, P, P, and L, let go. If you are having this feeling of fear, feeling of anger, frustration, or depression because of some thought, let go. Take a deep breath and let go. It will pass. You don't have to respond to them. You might imagine them floating away in a bubble or cloud, which is what has happened after 6 months. All of these things are going away. Vaccine or no vaccine, that's not necessary. For some people, it's a big news that vaccine is coming. That's fine. It has its own positives and negatives. But most important thing is that people are relaxed, right? Better. Explore the present moment because right now, in this moment, all is well. This is particularly with respect to you. Are you fine? Are you healthy? Are you relaxed? Notice your breathing. This is most important thing here. Notice your breathing. When we are very relaxed, when we are deep, when we are very close to Atma, then our breath is from navel, from Nabhi. So deep breath. And if we are anxious, then it is from chest, right? So notice your breathing and sensation of your breathing. Notice the ground beneath you. Look around. Notice what you see, what you hear, what you can touch, what you can smell right now, this moment. So this is what actually the dhyan or meditation teaches. You become present. Most of the time problems are either you are analyzing the past or analyzing what is coming future, which is non-existing, and past has already gone. But we are still stuck in there, not in the present. So many physical ways of being in present, just look around where you are sitting, how you are feeling. So be in present. Shift your focus from attention to something else on what you need to do, what you were doing before. You notice the worry. Do something else mindfully with your full attention. So these are few things that we can shift our mind to something else positive. This is these are recommendations from modern way of understanding stress or mental health. Modern way. Okay.